Crypto.XL, where we uncover the hidden gems of the crypto market. Are you ready to discover the next big thing in investing? Get ready to embark on an exhilarating journey with us as we hunt for small cap coins with the potential to explode. Join us as we dive deep into the world of small cap cryptocurrencies, exploring their untapped potential and uncovering opportunities for growth that could turn your investment into a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned investor looking for the next big winner or a newcomer eager to learn the ropes, Crypto.XL is your ultimate destination for insightful analysis, expert tips, and the latest trends in the small cap crypto market. Remember, this is not financial advice. Only invest money you can afford to lose. Don't miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this thrilling adventure to uncover small cap gems that could skyrocket your portfolio to new heights. Let's make 50-100x gains together.
And we're live. Good day, guys. This is Crypto.XL, back today with more crypto updates and news. And as predicted, the Ethereum ETF has passed. This is Crypto.XL with your market update. Guys, I had to come live because I just noticed Bitcoin dominance is ripping. Wow, 58.48. What I will say is, as we get closer and closer to October, anything can happen. The volatility from here could spike. It could go extremely crazy. But what we are expecting is at some point, as we get closer to October, we're expecting Bitcoin to rip, right? And Bitcoin could go quite high. No one knows where it's going to go, how high it's going to go. But we're expecting some fireworks to start really, really soon. So time is running out. You probably only have a couple weeks left. If you don't have your altcoin positions already, it's going to be very, very difficult to get them in a few weeks. In my opinion, this is not financial advice. I am just a crypto investor, just like you are, just checking the markets out and giving you my opinion for entertainment and educational purposes. All right. Getting back into Bitcoin dominance, we're at 58.51. And the fact that we have broken this resistance, it looks like we're playing with it. Anything can happen from here, right? We can get rejected here and we could end up coming down, and which will spark an all season, or we can go sideways for a while, or what might actually happen is we might end up breaking out here. And if we do, then for a short period of time, Bitcoin could leave the altcoins behind. And a lot of people are going to get discouraged and they're going to say, well, Bitcoin is performing. Bitcoin is up a percentage point, 10, 20%, but altcoins are being left behind and altcoins are not moving. So maybe this time is different. And then they'll be proven wrong. This time is not different at all. If Bitcoin skyrockets first, right, we're expecting it to do so. And Bitcoin dominance can end up spiking up during when Bitcoin outperforms, right? So then the Bitcoin dominance ends up going up more. And the higher the Bitcoin dominance goes up, is actually the better it is for altcoins in the long run. The more the Bitcoin dominance goes up means that the stronger Bitcoin will be, which means that the more trillions of dollars would come into the crypto market. And if we're dealing with trillions of dollars versus altcoins that are in the billions of dollars, if some of those trillions spill over into the altcoins after Bitcoin performs really, really well, that means or altcoin bags, mid caps, the large caps, mid caps, the large caps could end up doing 10 to 15x. The mid caps could go 20x. And the small to micro caps, the low caps could end up doing 50x. So this is actually good news. Stay pressed, make sure you're paying attention. Another thing to note is that the amount of interest in the crypto market right now is waning. There's not a lot of people paying attention to crypto, which is great for us. I actually want to keep this prolonged. I want it to be dragged out. I am not in a rush. The longer this takes, the healthier the chart is going to be, and the more money that's going to flow into Bitcoin, which means the more money that's going to flow into our altcoins. So we want to drag this thing out. We want it to be nice and long. So, in this entire time, we're going to be accumulating, right? During this long, boring, dragged out period, we're going to be accumulating. And our bags are going to be so packed. We're going to have more. We're going to have 200% of the altcoins we're supposed to have by the time we get here. And then when we start getting these God Raid candles coming in, it's going to be ridiculous. We'd have so much altcoins at this point that we'll be taking profit here. Right here, we already made back everything we invested in, and we're in profit, and we've taken profit, and we've taken some of what we invested in. And right here, well, this is just riding it to the life-changing gains at that point, right? So everything is falling right into place, guys. And this is a beautiful, beautiful chart. I like the way things are going. I'm looking at the others right now. And the others, from what you can see, right, from the depths of the bear market, and this is in January 2023, Bitcoin was around 15,500 around these ranges in 2023. This is after FTX and collapse of the market. From the bottom, this is about 74 billion in the total crypto market minus the top 10, right? So we're talking about the smaller coins here, right? The coins that we're invested in, right? It went from about 72 billion to 366 billion in about a year's time. So this is from let's say from June 23 to March 2024, right? So I'm a little bit off. It's not exactly a year. It's less than a year. So around 9 months or so, we're talking about a more than 4x in a short period of time. If you see what the market's been doing from March of 2024, it's retraced and it's come back, right? It's come back from 368 billion and it actually touched 151 billion. So it more than halved. And then we went up for a little bit and it looks like we're indecisive right now, indecisive candle. Maybe we meander around here. We might come back down to touch this line at around 144 billion, or we can end up going back to the top here, 194 billion. But the important thing to pay attention to is we only have 2 weeks until October starts, okay? And usually the Q4 is really strong for crypto and Bitcoin. So that leaves us a short window, very short amount of time before the fireworks start. Most likely the fireworks are going to start by October. So we have October, November, December. I'm expecting fireworks going into next year, January, February, March. And I expect by that time, the altcoin bags to be doing multiple 20Xs and just ridiculous amounts of turnaround and profit. And if you did not get in before that time, I'm very, very sorry for you because the cost of these coins are going to be too high. You're going to be buying up here and the cost is just going to be so high that putting it this way, if you bought 10x the amount of money to buy coins in 2025, you'll have less coins, a lot less coins than you would have right now if you put a fraction of that amount, 1/10 of the amount into the coins right now. So I'm just watching this. I'm glued to the screen. People are walking away and no longer paying attention to the markets, but this is a time when I'm really, really paying attention to this stuff. There's so many coins on discounts right now. You could basically throw a dart. You could be blind and just throw a dart and you'll be picking some great coins. GTAI The price now is 45 cents. The price at the peak when it came out was over $5. So 5.49. So it's down 91%. I mean, if you're buying something at 91%, at a 91% discount, I think it's a pretty good time to get in. And again, I premise that with saying that this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. This is for entertainment and educational purposes. If you need financial advice, consult a financial advisor. Guys, I'm seeing so many really, really good discounts right now. You know, one of my favorites, VIA, the price, look at this, it's down 98%. What do you think is going to happen? Should Bitcoin, should what I say happen and Bitcoin start going extremely, extremely high and we start getting trillions of dollars into Bitcoin? Again, you really don't need that much of a percentage to flow from Bitcoin into the altcoins. Once Bitcoin starts approaching all-time highs again, just a little bit of that money spilling over into the altcoins, especially like micro caps like this, it has a fully diluted market cap of $5 million. Yes, I know there is dilution. It's about 36% of the circulating supply out right now, right? So you're going to have dilution heading into November of 2025. So you're going to have more than 2x the current dilution, right? So you're like 2.5x dilution coming out. So there's an argument to pressure from dilution. Absolutely right. But if you're dealing with a fully diluted market cap of $5 million and a Bitcoin and a crypto market that enters the $5 trillion domain, again, you just 1 trillion from that spilling into altcoins will make something like this go 50x, right? So that's why I'm not really too concerned, because I'm zoomed out and I'm looking at the big picture. Short term, it's going to be painful to get 20% down, 40% down and get decimated with the price action. But the people that make money in the market are people who buy and hold over the long term. And in crypto, long term is 1 year, right? That's long term for crypto, especially where we are in the cycle, right? Where we are in the cycle, I do still believe we're in a bull run. The way how this works is, if the theory is correct, and I have to premise it on a theory because I want to qualify everything I say to say that, yeah, I'm not saying I know the future. I don't. That's why I have to tell you from an investor standpoint. And I'm also telling you to manage your risk. And I'm also telling you to take financial responsibility. I have to premise all of these things because none of us know for sure, right? But I'm going to say, based on historical data, we are in the fourth year. We're heading into the fourth year of a 4-year cycle. And the fourth year is going to be 2025. So short-term price action or news should not deter me from accumulating coins before we get into the parabolic phase, right? I should be accumulating at this point. And if I see a coin that I believe is going to survive, and it's a launchpad, and it's a Telegram bot and an AI coin, if I see a coin that has a $5 million market cap that's down 98%, that's within the AI sector, and it's also a launch pad that's going to give me access to projects that are probably going to be doing 40x plus on launch. If I see a coin like that, I should probably accumulate it, right? Just looking at it from an arbitrary, non-emotional point of view, it would make sense for me to accumulate that project. And also to lower my buying costs. That's another thing, right? So this is what I'm going to continue to do. And this is my long-term plan. I'm not short-term. I'm not trying to buy this today and sell it by next week for 40% profit. No, I'm trying to accumulate and get a good tier so I could get really big allocations. So when we're in a heated bull, and we're way up here, and we're going back to all-time highs and beyond, right? We start heading towards the 80s. I would already have my launchpad projects, and I will be getting these coins that are going 20x, 30x, 50x on launch, and getting them for a low price, right? Getting them for pre-market price. So again, I'm playing the long game. Secondly, when I'm ready to sell my VIAs at 50x, what I bought them for, I could DCA out, right? So I'd be making money on the accumulation or the acceleration of the price of VIA, the increase in the price of VIA, and I'll also be making money on the launches because I know how I'm going to want to be. I'm still going to be wanting to invest up here. So the way how I control my FOMO is I would be investing in launches, new launches coming out. And if that money, if I get hit with this downturn and the money gets burnt, well, okay, some of the launches that I bought into gets burnt. That's the money I'll lose, right? But in the meantime, I'll be getting 40Xs on the way up. So when I start losing, I'll be losing maybe 10%, 15% of what I invested, but the whole entire time I'll still be getting 40Xs on the way up. So that's my strategy for this. But man, things are going according to plan. I think October is going to be insane. If you're not in, it's going to be more difficult. The closer we get to the end of the year, I think it's going to be more difficult to get into the market. The fear is still pretty high. The fear and greed, it was around 34. Yeah, it says it's 33 here, 33, 34, depending on where you look. Coin market cap had 34. The crypto market cap is over $2 trillion. I think we could easily snap to 5 within a few months. I think that's very possible. So do be aware. Again, when we start going up, if you look at the previous green bars, when we start heading up, we head up fast. Do you see this? You see how fast that was? Look at this long period of accumulation, long period. And then when you take off, whoop, fast. So if you're not in the market because you're trying to time the market, you can get hit with this, whoop, and then now you jump in. Guess what? You have half the coins you would have had. You have half, and you're buying now at the high, and you might get this wick to the downside, and it'll be very, very painful. These wicks, you can't see it now, but some of these wicks are like 40%, just really quick, flushing people out because, now everyone comes back in because they want to be a part of it, and whoop, you get that wick to the downside, right? So if you're buying down here, if you go all the way up and you hold for too long and you get hit with this, it hurts, right? You can wait for it to bounce back, but at least you're still in profit, right? Why? Because you bought down here when no one else is buying, right? So it lowers your risk. So again, I think that we have a lot to look forward to. Keep an eye out for the others. I think it's going to explode. We could, again, we could have a difficult time short term because no one knows what's going to happen short term. But I think it's kind of written on the wall where we're going. The feds are going to be lowering interest rates. We don't know if it's 25 basis points or 50 basis points. We don't know what they're going to lower it to. Rumors of Elizabeth Warren wants 75 basis points. We don't know what the rate cut's going to be. But what we do know is that the 4-year cycle exists, that we're in the 4-year cycle. We're heading into the peak of the 4-year cycle. And we know there's going to be volatility around the rate cuts. All your mission right now, all you have to do is survive. All you have to do is survive. That's it. Don't waste capital. Don't burn capital. Remain chill. Remain calm. Just survive. If you survive and you accumulate on these dips, what if we have a monster crash dip? If we do, I'm going to be accumulating. I can't tell you what to do. If we have a monster crash dip, I'm going to be accumulating. I'm going to be buying some coins, right? Should we just spike all the way up? Then that's fine. That's great for me. I already have a position. If we spike up, that's great for me too, right? If we crash, that's better for me. I'm waiting for a crash. If we spike up, I have a position. I already have launch pads. I have launch pads ready to go. But shout out to the Patreons. We've been accumulating. I have to mention DexCheck. The price for this is just ridiculous. They literally have an IDO launchpad now, and they have a private sale launchpad. So you have the best of both worlds, right? So the IDO launchpad lets you get into projects that have a shorter duration of when they launch. The TGE, the token generation event, takes less time for the IDO launchpad. See, as simple as it goes right now, it seems really simple. It has a total market cap of only 23 million. Right now, it's not really like that hot. People are not checking for it. Remember the launch pads I told you about, right? And look what's going to happen. Look what happens once the market starts taking off, and look at what happens to the fully diluted market cap. The second the market starts taking off, watch this go to 230 million, just like that. And you know how it's going to happen? You remember this chart where you just see a big green bar? That's how quickly it's going to happen. And then you're going to be wishing that you're accumulating. So you don't want to be in that boat. But yeah, this thing is going to skyrocket. I think we could simply just take a decimal point over before anything starts. The second it starts, this goes to 24 cents. So what I really want to know with DexCheck, what I really want to know is how high are we going to go? That's what I really want to know. I'm very, very curious because I see us going to 24 cents in no time. But then what I don't know is what's the high? Is the high 75 cents? Is the high $1? Or is the high $2? I don't know. So I'm gonna be very excited because I'm gonna be checking this out. I'm gonna be seeing what my estimates are because I have my own estimates, but I want to see what they are versus what actually happens. So I'm gonna be paying attention to this. But I do think we have a really good range of where it could go here. It depends on how insane this market gets. We're all calm right now. We know the rate cuts are coming. The rate cuts are not actually here. We're all calm. We're all chill. But I think within 6 months, the market is not going to look anything like what it looks like now. I'm expecting complete mayhem, pandemonium, elation, exuberance, irrational behavior. I'm expecting prices to come about with these cryptos that do not make sense at all. Like literally projects launching and they go like 80x on launch, 100x on launch. And like projects that people could get into. They not just like specific, but people who have the launch pads could get into. I'm expecting complete and utter chaos. Not just the announcement of rate cuts, not just the announcement of initiatives to get money into the hands of consumers, not just the announcement. When the money actually hits the hands of the consumers and a few months have passed and people have the money now. When that happens, I want to see what happens in the market. And at this point, I'm going to check what the prices are of these projects versus what I assume they were going to be. Because we could all make price projections back and forth, but you don't know until it actually happens, right? Because there are a lot of factors such as how much money are we talking about? How much money is actually going into the market, right? What's the regulation, right? How many exchanges are there? How much access do people have to get into these markets? All of these kind of things. But I think it's going to be monumental. I think it's going to be completely insane. And I think that we are not ready. I don't think we're ready. I think that the group that's watching this and the people that are watching this are more ready than like 80% of the people, because why? Most of the people are not even here. They're not even here. And those that are here are not accumulating like that, right? Everybody's scared. They're waiting to see they're waiting for the shoe to drop and to see what's going to happen next. And then they're going to move, right? But for those who are taking action, your future you is going to look back and it's going to say, wow, I was really brave. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I didn't listen to anyone. I just followed my intuition and I put my on the line and I did what I did. And I'm proud of what I did, because you can literally change your life with the next, like, look at this, guys, like within the next 2 weeks, you could literally change your life for years to come based on what you're doing right now. That's insane. So congratulations to you for paying attention. Congratulations to the group, the Patreon group. And this is Crypto.XL. I will be seeing you at the top, guys. And keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on, right? You're in the right place. You're there before the crowd gets here, which lowers your risk, right? Because when the crowd gets here, they're going to be pushing prices. They're going to be pushing the price so high. And a lot of them are going to be pushing it high because they got in late. They're going to be like, man, if it just does another 2x or 4x or whatever, And that 2x or 4x is going to be pushing your project to 40x, 80x because of the time when you got in. Insane, guys. Completely insane. Well, this has been Crypto.XL, and I'll be seeing you at the top. Peace.
Welcome to Crypto.XL, where we uncover the hidden gems of the crypto market. Are you ready to discover the next big thing in investing? Get ready to embark on an exhilarating journey with us as we hunt for small cap coins with the potential to explode. Join us as we dive deep into the world of small cap cryptocurrencies, exploring their untapped potential and uncovering opportunities for growth that could turn your investment into a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned investor looking for the next big winner or a newcomer eager to learn the ropes, Crypto.XL is your ultimate destination for insightful analysis, expert tips, and the latest trends in the small cap crypto market. Remember, this is not financial advice. Only invest money you can afford to lose. Don't miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this thrilling adventure to uncover small cap gems that could skyrocket your portfolio to new heights. Let's make 50-100x gains together.
And we're live. Good day, guys. This is Crypto.XL, back today with more crypto updates and news. And as predicted, the Ethereum ETF has passed